Hello and welcome everyone, and in this episode we discuss about the if selection statement. So in the previous episodes we saw that we have many types of control statements. We have selection statements and we also have iteration statements. So if is one of those selection statements that we want to discuss about, and we have actually seen quite a few of examples of using if in the previous episodes, but we want to reiterate on the if selection statement once again, and we want to see the if selection statement in more details in this episode. So using the if selection statement, we can create selections of the course of actions that we want to take during the execution of our code. So what it means is that we want to create selections whether this certain action should be executed or this other certain action should be executed. So now let's go and see that in an example. For example, maybe we are using the if selection statement and we are saying that if the grade of a student is greater than or equal to 60, then we can write to the student that the student has passed. Parenthesis. So basically in this example you can see that we have created a selection of course of actions using the if statement. We are going to come to here, we are going to check this condition. If this condition is true, this part of the code within the if block will be executed, but if this condition is false, this whole if block is going to be ignored and the execution of the program will continue from here. So that's how we changed the course of the execution of the program using if statements. And another important thing that you need to remember is that whenever we are creating an if statement, the other statements within the if block, so this is called the if block, start of the block, you can see using the braces in here. This is the start of the if block, and this is the end of the if block. And whatever that we are going to write inside of this if block, we are going to indent it by one tab. So in some IDEs, this tab could be using the tab key on your keyboard. In some IDEs, this is about 4 space. In some others, this is 8 space. But whatever this the amount of space that we want to put, it doesn't matter as long as you indent it. So it helps you with the reading of the if statements. You will understand, or the code is understandable, that this statement is within the if block, and that makes the code more readable. Now let's go and see the flowchart for an if statement. So the flowchart for an if statement is quite simple. Here we have the start of our program. Suppose that our program starts in here, and then here we can show a condition inside of a diamond. So this diamond shape shows a condition for us. If grade is greater than 60. So if this condition is true, so in here, this is the true branch of our if statement. So if the condition is true, we are going to take some action. So the action is going to be here in this rectangle. We are going to print passed, or the student has passed, or something like that. And then the program will come to an end. So this is the end of our program. But if this condition is false, the program will directly come to an end. So this is the flowchart for an if statement. So that's it for the F selection statement. Let's go and see an example on my laptop. So here we are, and now let's go and see the example that we have. For our example, we need to have a variable that is going to store the grade. So integer grade is maybe equal to 70 for the time being. If grade is greater than or equal to 60, then what we can do is that we can say that the student has passed. And that's it. Now let's go and execute this program. So now let's go and execute this program. And as you can see, the student has passed because we have the grades more than 70. What if we increase or decrease the grades to less than 60, maybe 55? Now if we execute the program, we basically don't get any output because this F statement was not executed, and this F statement is the only statement which has an output in this program. But later on, you will see that we will have more complex programs where we will be able to give a prompt that if the grade is less than 60, then we can say to the user that the student has failed. But now this is for this episode, and I see you in the coming episodes.